Hi guys, welcome to Forex Traders. My name is Maren Driavec and I'm really excited for you because if you're watching this video right now, that means you are improving your knowledge. You want to truly become a profitable Forex trader, and about exactly that we're going to talk today, alright? More specifically, we're going to talk about 3 C's concept, okay? And this is a concept which took me actually quite many years to develop it. And in a nutshell, it is a big picture blueprint how to become a profitable Forex trader. So let's just jump into the presentation, guys. Alright guys, but before we continue, I'd like to introduce myself just a little bit so you will know who you're talking with, alright? So I'm a self-taught trader. Self-taught trader, trading since summer 2013. And to be honest with you, my beginnings were actually very rough, tough, alright? So I started with binary options and lost quite some money, alright? So long story short, in a 1st of May 2014, I specialized and I said, I'll go all in into Forex, okay, because I understand the difference between binary options and Forex is that at Forex you can actually have much bigger reward than risk, okay, but in binary options you're very limited, alright? So it actually took me around 6 to 9 months to find out what is working in the market. So it was actually pretty fast period. So in a late 2014 I figured it out, right? And I realized that I want to specialize in advanced technical analysis, right? And actually, how to say that, to understand what's going on in the market from psychological point of view. So understanding the behavior of the price action, all right? So this is what I'm specialized. So the last thing about me is that one of the things which makes me a little bit more different than others is that I have a MyFix verified accounts, alright? So you can check the link below to see verified MyFix accounts, alright? So here on the picture you can actually see my workstation. It's simple. I have 2 screens. I have a whiteboard in the background. And look guys, you don't need multiple screens. Like first I thought that I need like 6 screens to be profitable, but I figured out alone only with 2 screens. So yeah, you can do it too guys, alright? So let's just jump into guys. So what are 3 C's, alright? So 3 C's is actually, as I said, a big picture how to become a profitable trader, right, from mindset point of view. So what kind of a mindset do we need to achieve to become a profitable trader? So what kind of mindset we need to become a profitable Forex trader? And the answer is 3 C's. And the first C stands for clarity, okay? And clarity means that you must know exactly what you are looking for when you're approaching charts, okay? That means, more specifically, you need to know what is going on in the price action. What is your perfect setup? Why is when the trend change to a transitioning phase, from transitioning to a trend? Okay, so you need to know what you are looking for in the market. This is the root, guys. This is the first step. Clarity, and we will go through the presentation how to achieve clarity, how to achieve confidence, how to achieve consistency. All right, so stay with me guys. The second C is confidence, okay? So when you will achieve clarity, you will slowly become confident, okay? And you'll become more confident executing your trades. You'll become more confident waiting for new trades. You'll become more confident staying in a profitable trade and in a negative trade, all right? So confidence is very important aspect. And the consistency, which is the last C, is just the result of clarity plus confidence. All right, so when you will achieve clarity and be confident, you will achieve consistency. Okay, this is just the result. So now guys, let's go through each of these 3 C's in depth. So how to achieve clarity. And the first thing which pops up to my mind is trade higher time frames, like weekly, daily, or even 4-hourly time frame, right? And the reason for that is because if you're going to trade higher time frames, you will have more time. And when you will have more time for making your trading decisions, you will make smarter decisions. You will make less mistakes. All right. So by just simply switching to a higher time frames, you will have a bigger picture in front of you. All right. Do you think that banks and institutions trade like 5-minute time frame or 15-minute time frame? Do you really feel like that trading a few million dollar position sizes are traded based off a 1 minute, 5 minute, or 15 minute, or even 1 hour? No, they're trading weekly and daily time frame. And the reason why so many retail traders fail is because they get caught up into a lower time frames. All right, and by observing higher time frames, you see a big picture, right? So the second tip is trade only one setup. And these guys, this is probably, if you're just going to remember one tip from this video, let it be this one. All right, trade only one setup and ignore everything else. All right, this helped me so much, guys, and the reason for that is because you become focused. Okay, we all know that being focused in life is very important, and how to implement that in trading: just trade one setup, do one thing over and over and over again. All right, so you have to master your craft. And if you're going to trade like 5 setups, like a double top, ABC setup, harmonics, divergence, etc., you're confused. There's all over. I mean, you'll see setups all over the charts, the market. All right, so you have to be precise, focused, and trade only one setup. All right. The third step is make your system very, very simple. Right, and this correlates to trade only one setup. So these two are correlated together. So make your system very, very simple. Right, and we can play a little game right now. So try to explain your strategy in 30 seconds. All right, if you don't know, if you can't, all right, explain it in 30 seconds. That means you don't know what to do, okay? And now let me explain mine. I simply trade 1 to 3 setups bouncing out of EMAs. That's it, in a nutshell, okay? I could go a little bit deeper, but I'm trading ABC setups bouncing out of 36 EMA. That's it. Now, the fourth tip: find a credible mentor and community, okay? Look, and the reason for that is because you were taught how to speak, write, communicate from other people around you, okay? And it is the same with trading, all right? You have to find people who know how to really trade and let them show you how to trade. I mean, it's very simple. It's very, I mean, usually it takes like 2 to 4 years to find a consistency, to find all these 3 steps by your own. All right, but if you have someone who can show you that, okay, and don't get fooled by being involved in the public forums, okay, like TradingView, like Forex Factory, etc. Right? There are no these people. I mean, a lot of respect for everybody, for each trader, respect for each person, for their effort, for their trading ideas. But you have to know, and you have to pick trading ideas from people who have who can actually prove their past and current success in trading. Okay, you mustn't pick just trading ideas from everyone else around. All right, so that was the fourth tip. The fifth tip is trade what makes sense to you, guys. Trade what makes sense to you. All right, for example, I tried trading harmonic candle patterns, harmonic patterns like bat, butterfly, cipher, etc., right? And it just didn't tick with me, right? It was just not, it was too complicated. It was too structured for me. Do that, do that, do that. No, I'm discretionary trader. I trade a lot based on my gut as well, right, in combination with price action, right? So trade what makes sense to you. For example, Elliott trading, right? Elliott wave. I don't know. It just doesn't tick with me, right? So do what makes sense to you. I personally prefer simple price action, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, entering on a swing highs and swing lows. That's it, okay? So that was clarity, guys. You need to find clarity. This is the first step. And if you're not, and if you don't feel confident, neither achieving consistency, you firstly need to find clarity. Okay, clarity. Work on that. Work on making your system simple, easy. Explain to your friend in a simple manner, in a 30 seconds. Trade one setup. Trade higher time frames. Okay, make it simple. Okay, don't complicate it. Confidence. How to achieve confidence. Okay. And let's firstly clarify what means being confident in trading. Okay, so for me, being confident in trading means that trader knows what is their edge and understand why they are profitable in a long run, right? So trader needs to understand why they are profitable in the long run, right? It's not enough to understand what's your setup, but it is important that you understand why you are profitable in a long run. And the answer, let me give you the answer for that. The root of this is usually understanding the power of risk to reward ratio, okay, and the game of probabilities, right? But to simplify you, if you are willing to get more than you risk, that means your reward is bigger than your risk on each trade, there's a high chance that you are going to win on a long run, right? Because each trade is 50-50. You can win or you can lose, right? But as long as you keep your reward higher than your risk, you shouldn't be afraid of anything. Of course, if you have a profitable setup and trading strategy, okay? But as long as you keep your risk reward at least to 1 to 1.5 or more, you shouldn't be afraid of anything on a long run. That doesn't mean you're not going to hit a losing streak of like 5, 10, 15 trades in a row, but on a long run, risk to reward ratio, so the bigger reward will cover all the losses you've made in the past, okay? So this is what gives us confidence. Personally, that gives me a confidence, okay? So in order to achieve confidence, you will firstly need to have to achieve clarity. We clarified that already. But here are some tips how you can actually achieve confidence. So the first thing is that you have to trade demo account with respect. That means you don't deposit, you don't open a demo account with like $1 million and then trade such a huge positions, because most likely you didn't have $1 million to trade with when you will deposit your real account. So trade demo account with respect. Open a demo account with the same amount as you're going to open a live account, okay? And don't go live and don't deposit live account until you have achieved at least around 6 months of consistency, okay? Around break even, some losing months, some profitable months. When you will feel confident enough on a demo account, then you can switch on a real account, okay? So the second tip is risk tiny portion of your account per trade, guys, per trade, okay? So the reason to trade very small portion amount percentage per trade is following. You won't be afraid of pulling a trigger, okay? For example, the more you risk per trade, the more you will feel afraid of, right? So that doesn't mean, let's clarify that. Let's go even further, guys. So there's a lot of stuff, guys, to talk about. When I say tiny portion of your account per trade, that doesn't mean 1 or 2% per trade. No. That means 0.1 to 0.5% risk per trade. Okay, because there's a high chance that you're going to lose like 5, 6, 7, 8 trades in a row. And if you're going to risk 2%, all right, this is quite a lot, okay, quite a lot of your account. But if you're going to risk tiny portions like 0.1 to 0.5, you have a lot of room to make mistakes. And you need, when you are beginning, you need a lot of room to make a lot of shots, a lot of bullets you need, all right? So it is very, 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 very important to risk very small, all right? So the third tip is understand the power of risk management, all right? So we already touched that a little bit. So if you risk only 0.5% on each trade, okay? So that means you adjust your lot size based on your stop loss. I'm not talking about risking 0.1 lot per trade. No. I'm talking about precise risk per trade. That means you adjust your lot size compared to your stop loss. Okay? So this is my belief that, this is the best. So risking, let's say 0.5% on each trade, that means you can lose 20 trades in a row. You can lose 20 trades in a row and you would still lose only 10% of your account. So 0.5% per trade times 20 trades is 10% of your account. And that gives you confidence. That gives you feeling of security and control, guys. All right. But if you're trading with fixed lot size, right, then your risk per trade varies and you feel uncertain. You don't feel one trade is, for example, is a very huge risk because you have very huge stop loss and you can't sleep well and you're not confident. So when you limit your risk per trade very precisely and adjust your lot sizes very precisely, right, you feel more in control, right? So the fourth tip is surround yourself with mature traders, all right? So look, guys, not everybody is going to be encouraging and understandable. Actually, in fact, online trading communities can be pretty harsh, all right? I know that. I've been in quite some forums, and the quality of this online trading community, with all respect to all communities around the globe, but there's not a lot trading communities which have high quality traders who actually trade live accounts, right? A lot of people is very smart about trading while not executing on live accounts, okay? And don't listen to such a people. It's not recommended. It's like I know here in Slovenia in schools, many professors teach business class without even running a business. It's insane. This is insanity, all right? So surround yourself with proper people, okay? Find traders and mentors with verified MyFX boot, guys, all right? And don't believe guys to MetaTrader 4 screenshots or statements. They can be easily faked, all right? So look for verified past performance and surround with these guys, all right? So the last tip for confidence is time and experience, all right? Look, in Forex trading and in general in life, you simply cannot skip the fact that time will bring you experience and experience will bring you confidence. So don't try to become a professional trader overnight. It's not going to happen, okay? It's not. It takes years, okay? It takes years. And my goal is to ground you. My goal is to show you the real side of trading, okay? If you want to become truly professional trader, it takes years, okay? It takes years, but it is achievable. It is achievable. And how you achieve that? By being clear what to look, remembering from the first slide, okay? Be clear what you're looking for in the charts. Make it simple. Trade hard time frames, trade one setup, surround yourself with quality people, all right? So this is how you become a professional trader, but by achieving clarity. Simple as that, okay? So let's move to another C, to the last C, which is consistency. So how to achieve consistency? So this one is very funny, guys, and it usually happens by not realizing it consciously. Okay, so it comes naturally. So I believe that when you stop chasing consistency, aka profitability, you become a profitable trader. All right, because if we focus on the end goal, which is to make consistent profits, we simply forget the importance of the process of tracking, of analyzing, of working, and this process gets us to the end goal. All right, so it's very conflicting, right? It's very binary, it's very logical. So I will repeat that again. If we focus on the end goal, which is to make consistent profits, we simply forget the importance of the process which gets us to that end goal, which is being profitable. All right, so for me it came actually completely natural without forcing it. All right, I was just studying the charts, evaluating my performance, my emotions, all right, talking with friends about it, being highly self-aware. This is being highly self-aware is probably the main piece to the clarity. All right, and then it came naturally. All right, so firstly, so here's the tip. All right, don't watch other traders' idea. Trust to yourself. Even if you're just starting out, the answer lies in the charts. Observe charts day in, day out. Figure out why markets are moving, where they're turning point, where these turning points occur. Study them, crunch them, make screenshots of the charts. Talk with quality people about them. All right. And the consistency is just the result of clarity plus confidence. But the main root is clarity. Clarity, clarity, and clarity, guys. All right? Just focus on clarity, and clarity will bring you confidence, and confidence plus clarity will bring you consistency, which you want so much. All right? And just forget about consistency. Just forget about making profits. Just forget about making money, and focus on finding the clarity. Try to understand why markets move, what symbols, like what's retracement, where's the best to enter, what's the hidden message behind a candle pattern, etc., etc. Okay, and work on yourself. Clarity, as I said, means being highly self-aware. All right, don't be in a clouds. All right, don't dream too much. Okay, so conclusion, guys. Final tip: surround yourself with high quality people with verified trading success. Remember when I was talking about professor teach business class without even running their own business, his own business. It's insane, all right? It's insane, all right? So remember, you need clarity first. Clarity leads to confidence, and clarity plus confidence leads to consistency, right? Okay, guys, that's it for today. I hope that I provided some value to you. I hope that you'll learn something new, all right? And remember, guys, the first thing to focus on is to achieve clarity. So if you want to achieve more clarity, I've prepared a free ebook, 3 ways how to trade with moving averages, which you can download down below. And this is the way how I actually trade with moving averages. And that's it, guys. Look, if you need some guidance, if you need some help, let me know down in the comments below. And also, if you need some mentoring, let me also know, and I will be more than glad to help you. And until then, guys, wish you best of luck. Take care. Bye bye.